Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
All right, I just got to get this up. Oh, we got viewers already. Look at that. All right, hold on. Just waiting for. Okay, let's check. Oh, look at that. Be patient, people. I just have to make sure it goes onto the blog itself. Let's take.
We'll just talk among seconds.
We're using emerging technology.
Wow, we are live on Instagram.
An old dog learned a new trick.
All right, I can close that now. We're live on Instagram.
They are?
That's right.
No, I know. The problem we've discussed this earlier. The Instagram is allowing us. We have to go through a few hoops to live stream at the same time as that it goes to YouTube, Twitch, all the various Facebook groups. Instagram is now letting us go live. However, we broadcast in 16:9 and Instagram broadcasts in 9:16.
Okay,
Oh wow, the Instagram notification popped up before Facebook. Yeah. Very nice. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy about this. Kate, I'm feeling much better, Kate. I slept through the night. So I had a little cold. I got the Augmentin. Shout out. Let me back up. Jimmy Dalpaz is with us. It's GloucesterCast 702. It is Christmas, New Year's Eve morning.
It could be Christmas. It could be Christmas in another part of the world, and where
Nicole Straft is with us. Chris Lennox is with us.
Thanks for that.
And On Point Pat is with us. I am feeling much better, kid. I have energy today. I don't have chills today.
Kate wrote, "Wow, I guess you are feeling better," which is exactly my thought.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling much better. And I credit the kind folks. The biggest blessing in this whole town is urgent care. That space is so awesome. You just go up there, and you know what the greatest part about it was? They didn't make you go through a whole song and dance to get the antibiotics. They just prescribed the fucking things.
Sure.
No, but there's so many that they didn't like. Do you remember like 4 or 5 years ago? They're like, well, we're over prescribing this. We're not, and then, so you have to ride it out. You got to ride it out, and you're like sick for like 2 extra weeks. Like, fuck that. Give me the fucking shit and let me get good. So I'm 2 days in and I'm feeling much better. So I get that going for me.
How are you feeling, Jim?
5.
I know already.
Yeah.
We're off and running.
We're praying. I called McCarthy. I called him twice and I texted him twice. I'm praying that we get a live demonstration so he got 2 bidets. He got one for me for my Christmas present, and he got a bidet for himself. I don't know if the Tushy. Yeah, no, I know. I just put it up, it's the bidet, and I never had a bidet, but yes, welcome to a whole new you, and how to put this shit together. That's in the.
But there's like a double entendre there because it's welcome to a whole new you.
Whole is not spelled with a W, so it's obviously
right. A whole. So Chris,
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
So he sent a photo that his is set up. Mine is not set up yet. And Kate says he's still at Twin Peaks. That's we're gonna live stream the setting up of our bidet with Jimmy, because Jimmy's much more mechanically inclined than I am.
I'm sorry, Kate.
Kate wants to know how long the bidet is going to be sitting in the box on our bedroom floor. Jimmy could come over today and set it up, Kate, and we could do a bonus live stream from our bathroom.
Wow, that's a real.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Think of a better way to end out the year.
Hey, if
than in
any,
your
this
bedroom.
is what I would love everyone to do that's watching right now. If you personally have Chris McCarthy's cell phone number, I'd like you to him and Charlene. I want you to everyone to blow him up and ask him to go on live so we can get a live demo of him on the bidet, of his bidet down in Bonita Springs. That would make my day. Bonita Springs bidet. Pull the pickles from the prize pack.
Dr. McNally's already calling it the New Year's Eve bidet celebration.
We thought we couldn't get any more, and then the 7th, then
Hey.
the 700th.
Hey, we pull out all the stops for our listeners. All the kids down there too. Call all of the McCarthys. Yes, anyone that has any McCarthys contact information, just lister them because I need McCarthy to call in. We have this from has Steve chimed in though?
No, I've not seen Steve yet.
Steve Reed, are you with us? I would think that he would chime in if he was with us. What was that?
Somebody else did.
But the only thing.
What?
Just go Where is it?
Oh, where is he?
Somewhere.
Where is McCarthy?
We did a McCarthy sighting.
Fuck, he's playing pickleball. Oh, he's killing us.
Steve Reed is here, though.
Hey,
Oh, but McCarthy. You knew we were gonna be. See, he's selfish. He's selfish. He knew we wanted to do the bidet thing. Hopefully, he can wrap it up quick. He wipe
Salary in 2024.
What his problem is, this is what he does. He goes down there with all the 80-year-olds at his retirement community in Bonita Springs, and he goes in there and he acts like he's got a back problem, and he cleans them out of all their money on the golf course, and then he goes and cleans them out of all their money on the pickleball courts.
Steve Reed's in Paris.
Oh, Steve Reed from Paris. All right, Steve, we're gonna get to your segment right now. Steve Reed sent me this.
but here's the scary
Hold
part.
on, let me take this off. All right.
The scary part says don't open till Christmas.
Is that so? Steve Reed sent this to the wharf. I took it home because I wasn't sure when we were going to get to it. I knew we weren't going to do a Christmas morning podcast.
What's scary is he spent $2.07. We owe him a lot.
The big one, Steve Reed.
Okay, am I opening this?
Oh, he's teaching Ralph how to play. Oh, well, listen. Oh, if it's for Ralph, if Chris McCarthy has to teach Ralph, everybody has to drop everything because Ralph has to learn how to play pickleball.
Bonjour, mon ami. Comment allez-vous?
All right, there you go. Thanks for the update, Mike Coder.
Okay, you ready?
Here we have.
Yeah, all right. This is the big reveal from Steve Reed.
Okay, so I just. Oh, here.
Oh,
There's
it's
a note.
wrapped.
Oh, well, what a surprise.
Uh,
What a surprise to GMG Chris. Don't open till Christmas podcast. Saw this and thought of you. Love your friend, Stephen S. Reed, Esquire. So, okay,
Great.
so Steve, this is the ball is in your court, so to speak. The pickleball is in your court, Steve Reed. What do we do with this now, Steve Reed? Do we wait till Chris comes back from Bonita Springs in June? Or do you want us to open this?
We just have to.
Please open. Okay, we got the information. Chris, he says Steve. All right, Jimmy, you do the honors.
This is very exciting.
Shout out to Ryan Hull, 30th birthday last night. Big
Yep.
fan, long time watcher, first time harasser.
Yeah.
Ryan Hull, hey. Hey, we got a special prize. We're gonna give you. What do you prefer Crown Royal? Hold on. Go ahead, Pat. Do you prefer Crown Royal, Ryan Hull, or is that Crown Royal, Pat? Can you hold it up? Oh, it's Twisted Tea. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Do you prefer Twisted Tea or do you prefer Truly? Because you're gonna get a free hat
very nice.
just for your birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan Hull. That's a prize for you. All right. This is from Steve Reed for Chris McCarthy.
That's sent to us and then we opened. And it is a dog's pooping calendar.
Oh, dogs
Very
pooping
nice.
in beautiful places. It's 12 months of dogs poop. Okay, we're gonna go through this. Why don't we hand it to On Point Pat so she can put it up to the camera?
Remember my dog did that.
Kim Reeds wants everyone to know Be assured, I had nothing to do with this gift whatsoever. She says. I did say that. Jimmy neglected to say that. Can you open that up, Pat, and so we can go through some of the beautiful places that dogs are pooping?
Those of you at home can vote on your favorite month. We could drag this out for quite a while.
What's that?
My dog, remember live on a
Oh,
podcast
my God.
in the background
Podcast.
So,
during COVID.
neighbor Ryan, you had fireworks?
It's the
I
beginning
didn't.
of it.
We
Yeah.
did.
All right, here we go. Oh, look at
Oh,
lovely shot right there. Okay, that's February. March.
oh man.
On the ski slopes, is it?
Bear
Looks
is
like a
wood.
bear. That looks like a bear. Is it Polish? Is it? Hold on, Pat. Yeah, hold it a little closer. Oh, yeah. It's sunrise.
It's like the sunrise on the side of the highway.
That is gorgeous. Oh, wonderful. What wonderful composing. Yeah, the way they framed that shot.
Oh, they were.
Is that Good Harbor?
Oh, they could have.
That might be Niles. I think that's Niles. That it's a plover. You just shit on the plover. Oh, Jesus.
And he's smiling.
Is that the beach?
Okay, so I have to. What? Is there a plover in the shot?
In November 1st, it says Happy Halloween, and it's a fur day. Not Friday, fur day. Fur day.
Oh boy.
Kate says she's offended, by the way. Kate's very offended. So there's that. I think I like to. I wonder how many units of this calendar we get. What happened? What she said?
Patrick McNally said Rover on a blue.
That's funny. I want to know how many units of this guy sold of that calendar. He might be onto something.
Seen this pop up before. I think this has popped up on like Facebook ads. I
Really?
think I've seen it before.
The birthday boy wants the twisted tea hat.
Yeah.
All right, we got that. Well, so if you come down within the.
Take care of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were shooting and to celebrate, and they were having a great time there.
Kate says she wants a calendar of me and Chris sitting on our respective bidets. I don't know. So there's that. Hey, Steve Reed, thank you very much. Chris McCarthy's not getting that. We're going to offer that as a podcast prize due to his negligence not coming on the podcast today, knowing that we wanted him on the bidet. So that's a podcast prize. So we want to give us the how do you enter, Jim?
How do I enter?
Forget it. I'll do it. So to enter the podcast for the podcast prize, you share the podcast from whatever platform you're watching it from, and you type shared into the comments. So that way there we know that you commented, and we pick at the end of the day. So there's that. That's how we do the podcast prize.
Jimmy seems confused.
I mean, I did ask you. Yeah. So that was nice. So
I
there's
thought it was Jim put it on Pat because she needs to tell Chris to tell Nicole, who will then tell everybody else.
Yeah, some of this.
Chris Nicole has a topic. You ready for this topic?
Oh.
Do you know what this is about?
The one your thumb is on? Yeah,
Yeah.
the one above it, I don't. But
Okay, so Nicole has a topic: taking Christmas trees for goats.
graphic. Do you have the graphic, Pat?
I do.
She's amazing.
On point,
I'm
Pat.
gonna try to do this today, but even better is somebody with a pickup truck. So I saw on there it is. I saw on Essex Mass Notices and Issues page that there is a home, presumably a farmish home on County Road that will take as many Christmas trees as they can get to feed their goats. So win-win.
Yeah, it has to be green.
It does.
Yes.
Does
It
it
has
say
to be.
anything?
No, I read further. I saw that after you did. I looked into it, and it has to be green. It can't be brownish and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's the
Not good
idea.
for the
So
goats?
they can, yeah.
Can it be made of chocolate?
Can it be artificial?
Oh, and it did say, please take the decorations and lights. out."
So I have done.
I can't believe they had to do that, but they
It is
did say
green. It is decoration ornament free, and it's in my front yard. So I'm gonna try to get it over there today.
that. Well, this is congratulations,
Ryan,
neighbor
Ryan.
Ryan.
No, Ryan, this is this is what I've been trying to tell Joey for well over a week now about the power of the bidet. And Ryan is validating everything that you've heard. Just install the thing. You're going to sit on it all day.
No, I'm all about it. I'm a mechanical idiot, and I need Jimmy, who is not a mechanical idiot, to install it. And I really want to enjoy the process of installing it live and the hilarity that will ensue when he inevitably strips the fucking nuts on my thing, and I have to call a real plumber and fucking charge me $7,500.
You guys,
Oh,
are you
what a surprise!
Favor?
What a surprise! You'll never guess who's calling me right now. Pat. Nope. Here you go. Ready?
Oh.
Hello. What do I want to go for breakfast? Oh no. Well, we're having a podcast right now. It's 9 a.m. on a Sunday. Yeah, come on down, Ma. That'd be great. Everybody would love to see you. At the wharf, Ma. All right, love you. Bye. There you go. It's in her defense. It's been a while since we got a 9:05 random call from my mother every Sunday morning, knowing that we have the podcast.
It's solid.
Look, everybody that knows. See, all of our I love that all of our regular viewers know exactly what was going to happen right there.
Yeah,
that's what's beautiful about the GloucesterCast.
Well,
actually, wait. We can't call it the GloucesterCast because no one knows what the GloucesterCast is. The Good Morning Gloucester podcast. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
Can we go back to the bidet? Unbelievably, I want to go back to the bidet. I think that you'd be dropping the ball to not have it installed by the first of the new year. I don't know. I wasn't trying to make a pun, but I think that you need to have it. I think you need to have it installed by January 1st. Start the entire year.
How confident are you that you won't strip my nuts?
I think anything to strip your nuts, it would be Jimmy.
That's why I wanted to have McCarthy on so he could tell us the level on a scale from 1 to 10, what the skill level needed to install the bidet.
Yes, you can do it.
But you have to loosen some nuts and tighten some nuts.
Yeah, it's the one line, the water line in, and then it goes somewhere else.
Chris, would you agree with Ryan Hull's latest statement?
Oh yeah. No, that what he said is definitely on point.
Wait, what is it? I see you.
Right here. You do have to be careful not to over relax, otherwise you're gonna take off.
Look, listen, there has not been one person that has installed a bidet that hasn't come back and said it's a fucking game changer. And listen, we have the guy, Hale Construction. If you're going to do work on your house, if you're going to redo your house, if you're going to do some like a renovation, bathrooms, kitchens, whatever, Drew Hale Design, Build, Construction. He's our guy. He comes over. What I love about Hale, what a segue. What I love about Hale Design, Build is they come in, they like church mice. They clean up afterwards, and you didn't even know that they were there, and they show up when they say they're going to show up. It's amazing. So there's that. Pat, did you get the graphic that Kate?
Yes.
Is it ready to go? Okay, so we're gonna go to this right here. Game changer. Okay, so Kate has some qualified buy. She has a place on the that pull it together, Joey. Kate is looking for people that have a home in Annisquam that are walking distance to the Annisquam Yacht Club, and they have a budget up to $5 million. They want to buy, they want to live in Annisquam, walking distance to the yacht club. If you have a property, and they're cash buyers, has nothing to do with financing. From what I understand, you're getting it from me secondhand. So, but they have a budget up to $5 million, and they really want to live there. So, contact Kate. So there's that. Contact Kate. Pat.
What?
Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous with
It's
it.
one or the other.
tremendous with the graphics. I mean, she just crushed the graphic.
Ending the year really strong.
Yes.
Really strong.
Yes.
It's about time, Pat.
Cash buyers and water views are some of the things that they would like.
Thanks, Kate, for sharing that for me. I appreciate it. I've been looking for a long time. Cash buyer, $5 million.
There's that. So we did the Shimataro family. We had we have a tradition that my sister, actually, I'll wait for my mom for this. We'll wait for my mom because my mom will want to get in on this. Okay, Chris, this is your topic. The countdown is on to hit your favorite.
Oh yeah, we're hitting the deadline on the seasonal liquor licenses. So we're going to start losing some places like Saltwater Grill, the Lobster, the Rudder. So if those are on your list, I went to the Lobster last night. Probably the last time I'll be able to make it this year. But yeah, the clock is ticking.
What is the day?
I think it's
The 15th.
15th,
right?
I think.
So we
Yeah.
have
The
2
Lobster.
weeks left.
Yeah.
What other places are seasonal?
Saltwater,
You said Saltwater.
the Rudder.
Not our friends at the Salted Cod, right? They stay open.
They're staying.
They stay open. Yeah, they've been tagging me and everything, which I'm really happy about on their Instagram.
I think that might be.
What about across from
Yes, she
the
is.
Lobster House?
No cookies though. She didn't bring any cookies.
Oh, the bistro.
Yeah.
That's been closed. That's been closed for.
Happy Mother's Day.
Take my
Happy
teeth.
Father's Day.
Yes.
Slide one
What's
over.
it? Nicole, just slide that one in. Yeah, Ma, you sit here. You sit here.
Morning.
Nope.
Happy New Year.
No cookies? No cookies. So we were just about to bring up a topic that you were intimately involved with. Yep. You're going to pull the cord over the chair, Nicole. Or that. Or that.
Take out all the
Yeah, they don't want to take out the things. So Ma, we're gonna give a rundown here. We had for Christmas Eve morning, we have a tradition. We do a dirty gingerbread man contest, and this was Kate's, and she did. It was a dominatrix gingerbread man.
Well done, Kate.
And we're not going to mention who did the next one because it.
Very nice.
That was one of the better ones. That one got my vote right there.
High quality.
So there's that. So yeah, we had a good time. It's one of the, my sister really goes above and beyond to make the holidays fun for us. So there's that. Now Rosaria says hello.
Sorry, I miss you, girlfriend. Happy New Year.
So what have you been to the Lobster yet?
No, but my girlfriend Marie's coming from Hanson this week. She's coming Tuesday, and I'm going to take her there because I haven't been there, and I've heard wonderful things about it. Heard really
So
good
Chris
things.
just brought up that the seasonal places that have the seasonal liquor licenses for the next couple of weeks are going to be shut down.
Okay.
So what is it? Is that the date for
I think
all of them?
I think it's the 15th. Yeah, it's the 14th or the 15th, and then I think it's the same in April, right? Mid-April they can open back.
Yeah, I think it's April 15th. If Dawn Caraway is with us, because she usually is, she's the GM over there at the Lobster, and if you could confirm with us, that would be awesome, Dawn. So Fatia says January 15th. There you go. He is with
Hi,
us as well.
Pauline. Gifts. She's awesome.
She's awesome. I love her. Pauline, I wish I had the video. She should have sent us the video. Pauline has some app that gets her face and puts her in these crazy situations. So this morning's, I don't know if I'll screw up on my phone. Can you pull up her? I don't want to, because I think my Instagram, if I go.
We're trying to pull up
Pauline's gifts, because she did one where she's talking about the polar plunge tomorrow. By the way, polar plunge tomorrow all over town, but the main one is Rocky Neck, and they do a collection for the open door. So you bring canned goods or whatever. Okay, you got it right here. Oh, this is awesome. And I'll try to find the information. All right, so where's the volume? Right here.
Well, it's turned off.
You might have to look.
GloucesterCast.
Pauline. I gotta do it again. Hold on.
New Year. Thanks for enjoying my videos. I'll be doing some more over the winter. Talk to you soon. Gosh, this water is cold.
She's the best. All right, that's enough. Pauline, you got to keep making those, Pauline. They're so good. Kathy McCarthy, what time is Kathy McCarthy, the organizer of the Polar Plunge on Rocky Neck, chiming in right now? What time does the Polar Plunge start tomorrow, Kathy? And what type of things are you looking for? If you type it in a comment, we could put it on the screen.
11 a.m.
Okay, what type of items are you looking for? You can actually do one of the best things I think you can do is a check. I kind of bring a check down there. It's a nice donation. Wow, let's do a little rundown. We haven't done a rundown.
It's going fast and furious.
It is Peter Tarantino, my beautiful wife Kate. Kate says hi, Ma.
I was just going to say, but you were talking too much.
Sorry. Safati, Robert and Annette Spanks, the swingers from the AIDS, STD capital of the world in the United States, the Villages. Ruth Carol Pino, Mrs. 400. Lynn and Phil Scannell are with us. Pauline's Gifts, obviously. Jamie Matheson, Chris's betrothed. Paula Ryan O'Brien, Jeff Amaro, Ryan Hull, first time viewer. Marilyn Faye Muse, Happy New Year to you as well. Linda Jerome Tupman, your son still has not submitted his the music for the podcast, which he promised us, but that's okay. I'm not holding it against him.
It's tough to get things out of John.
Amy and Scooney Boo Boo are with us.
Hey, buddy.
Pat McNally, Mike Coder, Julie Shoebridge, Ed Collard.
New Year, Ed.
Ed came down here, I heard, and I missed him. Steve Reed, Kim Reynolds Reed, Annie Rochon, Pat McNally. I said,
GMG, Chris is dead to me.
Dead to me, yeah. I know.
Mike Codera, hi Mike. Happy New Year, bud.
Tommy Testaverde, Bill Wren, Pat's illegitimate over-serving bartender at the from the Emerson Inn. Bill Wren tries to get a drunk to take advantage of her on bird outings, but that's neither here nor there. Bill Bartlett, Kathy Barlow, shout out to your coffee making pouring acumen. She's been getting better. Kathy Barlow's been doing like the espressos with the designs in them, and she posts her designs. She's getting better and better all the time. Nita Margarita is with us, and I think that's the end of the list. All right, got all our shout outs in. If you haven't shared the podcast, we have a dog's pooping calendar. Oh, Wayne, the sexy famous mailman, is with us as well, and Sarah Gray.
You're the best.
If you haven't shared the podcast, you're not. Can you go to Pat? Can you hold up the pooping calendar? So dogs pooping in beautiful places. You could win this. It's a 2024 calendar. Share the podcast and type shared. And Chuck is with us as well. I didn't see Steve Rochon. He must be up. He's a big snowmobile guy, so he's probably up in the woods. And as well. Shout out to our friend Paul Gamber, who I think is coaching today, right?
Yes.
One time filling in for a. One time. Oh, that's
Pat. It's just that.
Nice hat.
Oh, Mike Ancevic is with us as well. Buenos dias and whatnot.
Where's the roving weather reporter today? Donna McCarthy.
In Conway, they just turned in.
Oh, did she?
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, we need Donna. We need a weather report from you. And
there's
one of the funniest things that happened to me all week long. We've made wing night at Oak to Ember a thing, and it's been so much fun. We usually get a table in the back, the GMG table. The Ancevics are with us. Nicola's down the end. Chris and Jamie, Pat and Jimmy.
It was a nice picture of all of you.
It was a nice picture, right? So
At the end.
But
This
so
is 2 stories in one.
two stories in one. So Jen Ancevic has been to the rum line countless times. And I said, Jen, you know Nicole, right? I'm like, how many times have you served Jen Ancevic, do you think?
I mean, I've served her a few times, but I've also been out with her
Socially
with you guys. And I sat next to her a few nights prior to Minglewood at Burger Night, literally right next to her. And we talked for like a half an hour. You know, I don't know.
So
Actually, Joey,
But yeah, I've served her a few times.
Joey, she leaned in and she elbowed and she said, "Well, somebody introduced me to the lady at the end."
Lady, you know, she comes
Yes,
say
you
that.
did say
Right,
that.
right.
So Jen Ancevic didn't remember you for the 20th time. And we have a topic right here. Why is Nicole so forgettable?
Yeah. So chime in. This will be fun. This will be very therapeutic to end my year. Chime in as to why
Oh,
Jen
so,
Ancevic
so
has
Kate
no
was
idea
the
who I am.
Kate was the membership director at the Manchester Athletic Club, and she had no idea who, and she had to deal with Kate all the time, and she didn't know who she was.
It's not Nicole, it's Jen.
It's not you, it's me.
Said that to me. So here's the story number 2, because Chris actually said that to me in a text the next day, because later that night we found ourselves at Machaca, and I was sitting in between Jamie and Chris, and Pat and Jim were there, and Mike Codair did a drive-by, and you had gone to Minglewood to see your daughter. And there was something that I was reading off my phone to Chris, and in the middle of my reading it was like an Instagram post or something. It was short. It wasn't like long. And in the middle of whatever I was reading, Chris sighed heavily and said, "You know what I just realized? I have, would you say, a strong aversion. I have a visceral reaction when people read out loud to me."
People read. I actually get like nauseous. Like there's something about being read to, and I don't know if I feel like it's condescending or whatever. But I wasn't mad at Nicole, but I just went into a white hot rage as she was reading her Instagram.
But the funny,
if that's Chris's white hot rage, I'll take it.
this thing was too. Jamie's look at you going, "I didn't know."
Well,
That was some look.
I know Jamie learned a valuable lesson that night.
We all learned a lot that night. It was super forgettable and never read out loud to Chris. So in the picture, I was reading the menu. Yeah. Anyway,
We're not.
do we have?
So there should be a little share button on your Facebook page or whatever, but we're not going to go through the whole semantics of that. Okay, Chris, you have a topic right here.
Oh yeah. So I know a lot of people have been to the Jingle Bar at the Beauport Hotel Wednesday nights.
Very popular.
Since the week after Thanksgiving to last week was the last one. It's been a scene every week. Like you had to get there early. We talked about it last week. You had to, or 2 weeks ago. You have to get there early to be there. So now the Jingle Bar is over, and their music program is starting up for 2024. And usually we'll have a night or 2 nights in the bar. But what they're going to do is they're going to do a Tuesday night jazz night, and basically kind of do the same thing as the Jingle Bar. They'll take the party out into the lobby. They'll have a nice setup, I believe, like the Jingle Bar. That'll probably all be confirmed by them this week, but follow them on social. Those Wednesday nights have been awesome. So that'll be Tuesday night though.
So we have Tuesday night at Beauport. We have Wednesday night at Oak to Ember for wing night. We got Thursday night burger and beer night at Minglewood. All right, we got Monday and Friday to fill in. Anybody got any ideas?
They're also doing music too at the Beauport on Thursday. So after you have your burger, go over there.
There you go. Anything at the rum line?
Rum line's always.
We have rum line is always a go-to.
Yeah.
Is that what you have? Live music 7
I was
days
waiting
a
for you
week.
to chime
Yeah.
in.
No, I mean, I was also thinking maybe laundry,
But-
cleaning the house.
You work
seeing
Friday
kids.
nights. Right?
I am there on Friday night.
There you go.
Friday nights at the rum line.
Yeah,
I was trying to pull it out of her. I mean, it's just right over her head.
Well, nobody sees her, so.
Okay, so if we're gonna go there, early show at 5, often Ron Leathers, who does not sing a bad song. Every song he plays from 5 to 7, you know the words to. And I'm like, oh my God, I love that song. Every time he starts a song, he's on his guitar. He's awesome. 5 to 7. If it isn't him, it's somebody else equally as, nice background music, whatever. And then always a live band at 8 or 8:30 or 9, depending.
Cool. So I'm going to ask our viewers to type in what their New Year's Eve plans are. And Pat is going to be quick on the button to share it on the screen. When you say what yours are, we're going to go around here while you guys are composing yours, and we're going to try to get everybody's on the screen what their plans are for tonight. Who wants to go first in the room?
Well, mine are easy. I'm working tonight. I'll be bartending tonight.
At the rum line?
Yep.
What time?
And we have Eagle in the Attic playing. I'm there 5 until close, and the band starts at 8.
What time do you usually get out when on a New Year's Eve? What time does the bar close on a New Year's? What's last call?
12:30.
12:30. Oof.
That's right.
And you have to clean up after that, or do they have a cleaning crew come up?
We clean the bar and restock and clean everything there. And
You must be exhausted in the
we
morning.
do a lot, but we don't clean like cleaning people come in and do like the floors and stuff like that, obviously.
You want to go next, Ma?
Sure. Joey's taking me out for dinner tonight.
Oh, where are you going?
We're going to Passports.
Passport.
Oh, very nice.
And I'm only going to share this because I already have my reservation that I know my boy won't screw me over on. But I talked to Eric a couple days ago, and he said, "I go, what are you doing? You doing any special menu for New Year's Eve?" And by the way, speaking of places that are shutting down, tonight's his last day. Today's his last day. He's shut down. They're doing a complete renovation. The company that bought that building, they're putting a boutique 9-room hotel above, and they're going to redo. He's going to have, I think, 15 seats in a new bar scenario at Passports. But tonight's his last night. I said, "Are you doing anything special?" He goes, so many places it's $99, it's $115. He goes, "I'm just doing my regular menu. I'm not getting anything crazy. If someone wants to order X, they can get X, and I'm not upcharging any of the food," which I thought was really, really
That's
nice.
really good.
Really nice. Because while everybody else is we'll go through, but I wanted to see this, and I want to see how other people. Where's the thing from? Do you have the thing from Sue Chang's, Pat? All right. So Sue Chang's, and I'm not saying if this is right or wrong, but I'm curious what other people think about this. Sue Chang's, Chinese food is a traditional thing for a lot of people, and these places get overwhelmed. Sue Chang's is doing a 50% upcharge. Sue Chang's will be open on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. They'll be closed on those other days. But to help alleviate the overwhelming demand, there'll be a 50% premium charge on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So 50%. And so I saw this at first, and I was like, that's kind of interesting. And then I was like, you know what? They get absolutely destroyed. It's a special night, and people know that they're gonna have to hire extra staff. So basically, the question is: fair or foul to up your charge 50% on New Year's Eve night?
50% is pretty steep.
It is.
That happened to a friend of mine here in the city on Christmas Eve. They actually tried to order from there, and then didn't, and came back to Gloucester. They were on their way home and tried to swoop in and get it, and we're like, "What?" And came back here and ordered locally.
Yeah,
I just heard that when you
you're not obligated to order it.
Yeah.
I mean, they can only pump out so much food, but it's like completely inverse of what Eric is doing at Passports, right?
Right.
He's not jamming anybody.
But he's taking reservations, and people come in. He knows he's got a head count. I mean, do I love the 50% upcharge? No. Do I think it's smart? I actually do. I mean, if you cut your customers in by a third, but you're still making 50% more, you're still coming in ahead. And anybody who's been to a Chinese restaurant on New Year's Eve knows it's a shit show. Like they're working hard.
Yeah, no, I agree. I actually don't have a problem with it. It was a little, it's interesting. So when I read it at first, but I don't have a problem with it. So we're going to Passports tonight with the girls. Jimmy and Pat.
Honey, where are we going?
We're going to Oliver's.
Nice.
They're having a special menu, and I believe you can pick from the regular menu as well, but we're going to Oliver's with friends.
Oliver's a great spot. Oliver's is the best spot that no one thinks to go to. It's the food is always good there.
We went there after a varsity hockey game a couple weeks ago. So we got in there late, and one of the moms called ahead and said, "Do you mind if like 13 of us come in?" And it was pretty quiet, and they, probably would have been able to close if we didn't roll in. But they were really well. It wasn't that late, but they were really good to us. We had some really yummy pizzas and a lot of yummy drinks.
Well, there you go. So there's that.
Oh, my New Year's plan. We really don't have anything going on.
You gotta wing it.
We're gonna wing it. I think we're gonna swing by the Zings, and then probably connect with some other friends of ours in Manchester.
Oh boy, you're gonna sleep in Manchester.
No, it's
you gotta run the gauntlet.
No, we don't go hard.
Amateur hour. I kind of got away. I've gotten away from. I don't know the last time where I went hard on New Year's Eve. It's just
we're big Uberers too. Like,
yeah,
if we go to Manchester and we're having a couple drinks or a few drinks, we'll just leave the car and Uber home.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I love Uber.
A huge fan. Kate says pajamas by 9. I'm with you, babes. It's always a race to get to bed by the time.
Time are we gonna?
We have 7 o'clock reservations.
It's good to know that Kate does the same thing on New Year's that she does all the other days.
Mrs. 400 won the last announcements by Mrs. 400.
Right. I had that. I posted it yesterday. Yeah. It's free. The YMCA is doing a huge thing with food and everything. It's basically the closing ceremonies for the 400. Yeah, that's good. Laser show from 6:30 to 8:30
I think Kicked Off the Bus was playing there.
Yeah. Too. Yeah, who I still have yet to see. And so I've been trying, so I haven't been able to link up. Dana Blatchford's been trying to make this happen. And it's always, Pat, can you tell me what's going on down there? So I don't know if I know if I'm neglecting my job. Okay, I don't know. That's not a good description.
Description.
Guys on the thing. So do we want to read some of what other people are doing?
What do you call it?
I hope your foot or ankle gets better soon.
Here's the question: what's a good movie to watch after dinner? Like a New Year's Eve movie.
To the end, yeah.
Oh, I know. I love Hallmark.
I've been recording them, and I have them all in queue. I watched a couple last night.
Yeah. Did you see the one with Paul?
That's work.
Paul Campbell and Andrew Walker and Tyler Hines, 3 actors that are my favorite. And it's 3 men and a baby. It's so cute.
Is that Hallmark?
Yes. Yeah.
All about that Hallmark.
I find that, like, over the last, I'll say 4 or 5 years, I found that, like, at least as many, if not more men like Hallmark movies.
Yeah. Their wives don't, and they do.
Yeah.
So we talk about.
Oh, really?
Movies. Yeah.
That's interesting.
November 1st.
Ellen with his husband Dave loves Hallmark. She hates it. She likes them shooting, gun, killing, but he likes. And I just have to tell you, if you haven't noticed, because you do watch it, on the 59th minute of the movie is when they kiss in the end of the movie.
Every movie. Yeah, because my daughter Madeline loves to watch the movie. Yeah. My mom always likes to go over and sit with her and watch Hallmark movies. Yeah. And then they look at the watch. They say, "Oh, they got to kiss soon. It's a 59 minute."
40 minutes. 59th minute is when they make it.
When does one overhear a partial conversation or a partial phone call, walk away before they hear the end of it, and they have the big misunderstanding?
Yes.
That has to be explained later on in the movie. What minute is that?
That's the 40.
That's it.
Minutes.
I don't know if you saw this message here from Kate. I can't wait to read to Langa Langa. So there's that. I'm gonna read. Yeah.
There's a movie on Hallmark. It's Christmas Island, and they also have the lobster pot tree. It's a tradition in this island. It's up Canada or someplace, and their tradition is that men or women who have been lost at sea, they paint a buoy with their name on it and they place it on the tree. And I just think that Hallmark should come to Gloucester to witness our tree.
I agree. That's fantastic.
You know, just to shout out.
Where do you think?
I love that.
Where do you think,
I
Ma?
love
Where do you
that.
think the? Where do you think the? Have you seen the tree this year? Have you been down to see it?
I've driven by, but not.
You know where it is.
Yes, I do. Haveloop.
So, where if you had your druthers, where would it be next year?
I like it where it is now.
At Harbor Loop,
Yeah.
not on Main Street.
Well, it's nice on Main Street, but I just think it's easier viewing, and I like the background on Haveloop. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to read what everybody said that they're doing. Robert and Annette Spanks, Chinese food. Kathy Barlow, sofa, PJs, affogatos. Ooh. We got a, Felicia's gone, but the affogatos. Actually, if you have an affogato, are you going to be able to go to sleep? You know what an affogato is?
No, I've never.
They make them at Castaways when they have the ice cream in the summer. They make the affogatos. It's vanilla ice cream with espresso. Over.
That's right.
Oh, that's very delicious.
Yeah, really, really
Yeah.
delicious. But I don't know if it would keep me awake. Marilyn Faye Muse says celebrating with her 5 parrots. Okay, there you go. Rockport first night for Bill Wren, who will be wistfully wishing he was, hanging out with Pat, but that's not going to happen. Robin and Spanks, they gave us the Don't Forget Cape NYMCA family night. The Spanks know more about Gloucester than we do, and they're down at swinging in the villages.
We miss Gloucester.
Peter Tarantino will be spending the whole evening watching NFL football with the meats and sweets by his side. I hope I can make it till midnight. That's a good way. I like that idea, Pete. I might watch some football tonight. PJ's on the couch for Julie and Chuck Shoebridge. Catherine, Chris must love me reading from this screen right now. Yeah.
Losing my.
Fine, yeah.
You can read along with you, so it doesn't bother me.
Oh, I see. Donna McCarthy's hosting for 30 people plus up in the North Country.
She's going to be.
Happy New
We
Year,
didn't-
Don, Mike.
It's interesting. We didn't hear anything about that until now. I mean, I guess we still have time to get up there.
They driven 2 hours for that.
I mean, I would have liked to go. I would have liked to take my daughters up there because in North Country there's a lot to do. Even though I don't ski,
It's
I would
okay.
have liked to have been invited.
We'll help
Yeah.
ourselves to the other house down here.
Yeah, you got the key, right?
Yeah.
You took
Yeah.
the pictures.
So pool house. We're gonna have a pool house party.
So I
The
think
grotto.
Eloise and Madeline ski. The first time that Joey went skiing, he broke his leg. Because
MCA ski trip.
no, because you know why? The lift that he was on broke.
T-bar.
Fell.
T-bar.
Whatever
I
it is,
fell
no,
off of the
not
T-bar.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And that's when the.
I didn't fall off of I mean, it's a different scenario.
T-bar.
A T-bar pulls you up, but it's like a thing that you kind of.
It's more user errors.
It was my fault.
Yeah.
That's right. Because I'm a man of honor, and I'll admit when I was wrong. So there's that. Let's see. Harbor Loop is the perfect place for the tree. Nina Testaverde good agrees. So there's that. Okay, Joe, go to McCarthy's and bring your portable bidet. Bidet will travel.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not a terrible idea. I'm dying to use it. Says that. I love your idea about bringing bringing your Christmas tree to the place that the goats eat the trees.
Yeah.
You know what else? Hamilton. I don't know if they still do it, but they had the big field up in Patton Park, and everybody bring their trees, and then they have a huge
Oh, a big
bonfire.
bonfire. They do that in Newbury too. It's massive.
That seems so cool.
Yeah.
That seems
Yeah.
so cool to bring a big Yeti with peppermint schnapps and hot chocolate. Nope. Burn the neighborhood.
Oh,
Did you talk about this heating pad for my car that you gave me for Christmas?
I didn't.
It's
Do you know how do you know how that came to be? How it came to be was On Point Pat, my birthday, gave me one. And I saw what kind of a game changer it was. It's a game changer,
It's
right?
awesome.
I know.
You know, the seat and your back. I don't even put the heat on it. It's fabulous. I love it.
do you know if you push the blue button, there's a bidet built into it?
So be careful.
No, but so if anybody's interested in this idea, you can find them on Amazon. But it's literally it's a well appointed like faux leather perforated, with little holes, and it contours perfectly to your car seat, and it has like straps that strap it in so it's secure, and it plugs into your cigarette lighter adapter. And if you don't have heated seats, or if you've ever had a car that had heated seats and you went to a car that didn't have heated seats, you'll know what a game changer heated seats are.
Because my car did not.
And her car didn't have it, and my old truck didn't have it, and it's like literally $50, and it is so. It's within like our street isn't that long, and by the time I'm at the end of our little street to take the turn onto
Yeah.
High Popples, like it's not even a quarter of a mile, you're toasty.
Yeah.
And that is pretty special. And like I would not want for, like, I feel like there's so much waste in government spending. Like I feel like if they like bought everyone that didn't have, how they're like they're forgiving student loans.
Right.
This is a better use of money. Give
That's-
anyone that doesn't have heated seats,
And
like
bidet.
get the in a
Can you
bidet.
use your car before you?
I can, yeah.
You can.
My new truck, yeah.
Yeah. So if you do, because I can do that in my car. So I started like 5-10 minutes before.
Yeah.
So your thing is
Yeah,
before you get
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, he Floyd Drew Hale. We were just talking about the Hale design build minutes ago, weren't we? He probably missed that section though. But heated floors.
That's so obvious though. I mean, somebody like Drew, you'd think you'd come up with heated ceilings. Yeah.
Those two,
Even nobody's doing that.
dude. I'm telling you, those his bathroom.
Heated island. So you can
Yeah.
lean on it, make your coffee.
There you go.
My son is going to start working with Drew in a couple weeks.
Is that right? The employee?
Thatcher, yeah.
Oh boy.
Co-op.
Is he going to be in the
Thank you
Florida
for that.
office? Or?
We are both going to be in the Florida office. Drew, are we going to be in the no, but thank you to Drew, because so Essex Tech has people that they typically work with. All the juniors need to start doing co-op their second half of their junior year and then their senior year as well. So they work for a week, they go to school for a week, they work for a week, they go to school for a week. And Drew offered to
He might be in Florida.
Drew offered to host Thatcher, which he's got to go through some hoops to do it, but which is
Nice.
awesome.
What program's he in?
He's doing carpentry over at Essex Tech.
Nice.
So I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Guys, it's getting, at the end of the year. We went through a great year, and Ruth Pino and Tom and all the guys for the Gloucester 400. Thank you for everything. It was a wonderful celebration of the year. You did a great job. But Chris, some of the stuff in the new year coming up, are you still going to do the stuff in Machaca?
Oh yeah, so Machaca will keep going with all their music on
Are you gonna do the singer-songwriter?
singer-songwriters. It's funny, I was talking about this yesterday. I think we'll probably bring back singer-songwriter in February, March.
Nice.
Got
That's
to
good
work
time.
out a date, and I also I'm going to work on getting sponsors for it. Like, so last year through Gloucester 400, they generously came to us and they pulled together some sponsors. So we had always done $1,000 prize. Last year we did 2,000 thanks to Gloucester 400. But I would hate to go back to 1,000. Like we drew talent from all over New England. It was such a great event. So I have to work on getting a couple of sponsors so we can kind of keep it going at least as awesome as it was last year. But yeah, it'll be back.
Oh, so that's something to look forward to right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be that'll be a night. That'll be a night.
There'll be a couple of nights.
No, but like a night of the week.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Part of the
This came in. The Causeway Restaurant is pleased to announce our new partnership with Uber Eats. You can have all your Causeway favorites delivered directly to your door. To celebrate this, we're offering 20% off in our app prices. You can combine this with Uber Eats, spend 15, save 15, making this a great time to try the Causeway Restaurant on Uber Eats. I'm not paid to say that. I just thought that was noteworthy.
Yes, so good. Like
What's your go-to when you go there? Paddock. Paddock.
So delicious.
I think that was the first thing I ever got when I went there. I was the bread. And you go there. And good.
I do takeout because I'm coming from work, and if I'm too tired to cook, I'll stop there and get it. And there's the
meals.
bread in. Yeah, I mean, I get 2, sometimes 3, because I don't eat that much. but their food is so good. And you know what? They're so pleasant when you go in there. And when I work at the castle, that's one of a lot of the people, because they're from all over the country, they ask what restaurants to go to. And that's one that I do recommend is the Causeway. Yeah.
There's a lot. I mean, you could
Yeah.
throw a dart. There's so many great.
Oh, no, I
restaurants in
know.
town.
Passports, Foot Grill, the boat.
Happy
Oh,
anniversary!
no.
Happy New Year, Donna Arizona from Somerville, Massachusetts. God bless her. I love her. So if you haven't shared the podcast, share the podcast because we have the dogs pooping in beautiful places calendar.
$300 value. Oh wow!
Oh, bonus pictures. Bonus pictures.
That you're not going to miss in a crowd.
It's a great color.
Yeah.
It's a great color. It's a good color right there. Drew Hale, Donna McCarthy Rogers, who did not live up to her duties as a weather woman today. Drew Hale did from sunny Florida. Here's Drew right there. So yeah. Thanks for that. No, down there.
In New York, Naples, that must be
My friend Carly sent me a grab. She's down in St. John right now, and she sent me an invite to the St. John Polar Plunge tomorrow. Having one on the island.
That is hilarious.
Oh.
Drew says, "I'm working." Yeah, you're working.
Yesterday, he on a group text that we have, he said, "I'm working, can't make whatever we had thrown out there." And I was in a hockey rink, and I was like, "Well, that's weird." I thought for sure he would have sent a picture of a beautiful water view or whatever, and he didn't. And I was like, "That's not like Drew." But I had bad reception, and as soon as I walked down to the lobby, there was the picture. And I was like, "There's Drew."
He has found every dive bar in Fort Myers. He sends me these pictures like there's these all these fancy restaurants, waterfront bars. He's going away from the water into town, into these like strip malls, and he's finding these places that are like patties.
Yeah.
And he's like, these are awesome places. I'm like, hey, let's go. I'm all about
his research.
And McCarthy, God bless his role. God bless his soul. He went. His kids got in yesterday. They went down to Bonita Springs, and he stopped at our spot, Twin Peaks, which is, as everybody knows, the pinnacle of dining in the Southwest Florida area, as everybody knows. That they have the sign. It's about this big on the outside. They refrigerate their beer to 28.6 degrees. And when they pour their draft beers into frosted mugs, there's ice crystals on the top. And when it's like 85 and muggy, and you drink that cold, it's the best beer.
28 degrees. How do they do that without it freezing?
I don't know. That's because alcohol has a lower. Lower temperature, and it's right on the cusp.
Yeah.
And they advertise it like, so if you're down there, and I've said this to Eric Lord, and I've said this to other places. If I had a bar in Gloucester, I would figure out a way to refrigerate my beer to that temperature and tell the world
a little slushy.
Yes,
so good.
And tell the world that I do that, because some places don't serve cold beer in the summer.
Well, in a couple of months, it could be.
I mean, there's one place that we know of that their tap lines go underneath a dock, and they go from the keg about 50 feet under a dock, and they say that they have it corrected, and it's still like 60-degree beer.
Yeah,
and it's nasty.
Refreshing. Hey, I want to say,
refreshing.
Talking about drinking food, I want to say the best food this week, or the food that you ate this week.
Best thing you ate this week?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I had the Today Special over at Scalfani's, and it was the meatball melanzane. I hope I'm saying it right, but it's breaded eggplant meatballs.
Meatball melanzane. How do you say that? Melanzane.
I gotta read it. Melanzane. Yeah.
Yeah, that was their sandwich of the day, and it was pressed. So it's eggplant, meatballs, provolone, mozzarella, marinara, Parmesan cheese, pressed hot. Boy, that was, I had it on the small. That was very tasty.
They're doing good.
Talk about drinks. So have you ever had the espresso martini from Tono's?
Yes.
Look at her smile. What?
It is so, and I don't drink, but when I go there, I'll have that. It is outstanding. It's delicious.
How good is it, Mom?
Huh?
How good is it, Mom?
I just told you it's delicious, outstanding.
You had the well,
The
the
pistachio.
pistachio,
I have not. Is that good too?
really good.
Well, Felicia's got her pistachio soaking and her lemon soaking to make cello when she comes
Yeah.
back
Christmas.
Christmas Eve. Well, now they're making that. She's coming back.
My favorite of the cellos. The pistachio.
Pistachio one. Yeah.
There
I
were some
like the
rewards
Orange cream?
Oh, no.
Orange cream
that were handed out
Yes.
that I think are good just for 2 years. You have one, make sure you use it.
It was orange.
We're gonna get back to what Nicole had to say.
I think there were some reward cards so that, if you buy the gift card, you get the reward card. And I think at least one type of those at Tono have like a little window of when you can use them. They were like $20 free,
Well, I
bonus
know-
cards. And I think that they're good from tomorrow until until like the 10th or something. I don't think they're good forever. So which is awesome.
The
to use
Beauport
them.
ones, which I buy every single year, is buy and get 20%.
Yeah.
The 20% one has to be used and it can't be used until January 1st.
Right.
And it has it's like
Tomorrow,
1 or
yeah.
2 months that you can use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if you have
use
those,
that one
check them.
first. Use that one first.
Well, I think Tono, yeah, it's like 2 weeks maybe.
Do they put it all on the same card, or they give you a bonus card? So
Bonus
it's a
card.
separate card. So you're gonna
Separate
use that
card.
one first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Drew.
What?
Drew's still a little crazy.
Nice.
Ed.
You got to
They
go to
met me at
Tono's.
the castle. I went-
Tono's.
Oh, yeah, they were friends. with Kathleen. Yes. Hi, Sue and Ed. It was nice meeting you too.
Tina's, that's the place that Drew's new spot down there. And I'm telling you, if you close your eyes and if someone blindfolded you, dropped you inside there, you thought it was Patty's long lost cousin. Yeah, unbelievable. All right, so there you go. We're all gonna go to we're gonna go to Tono's after this and have some espresso martinis.
Yeah, you guys.
There's that. And so how many shares do we have, Pat? 50 shares.
Congratulations.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you, Marilyn.
I mean, don't you think maybe we should add these back into the prize pack?
Oh, no, do we want to do the taste test? The question, you're a pickle guy.
I know, but I think I'm looking at these. I think these are bread and butter.
All right,
But,
so we're gonna place the pickles back in the prize pack. So we have one more. So if you're a pickle lover, these are
Homemade.
gonna, I'm not gonna be here though, Pat. How are people gonna pick these up? All right,
Nope,
Figure it out.
they're out.
it's out.
They're out. They're out. We're gonna try these. Open those fuckers up.
Why does he have to swear? I don't know. Maybe in the new year he'll stop.
16.
16 shares.
This is a resolution.
17 shares. Oh wow, that's a new name, Teresa Adams Lord. I never saw.
Oh, it could have been
Hey, good morning, Scotty Mac. You said
Happy New
17.
Year.
Scotty Mac, right on time. This is the same time he usually shows up.
Yeah.
Happy New Year, Scotty.
And Allison too.
And then
Oh, you are
Like you said, 17.
15. And if you're very picture gonna tell us whether you have the calendar
Are they bread butter?
That's pooping in beautiful places or the hat. You can come back here,
A
Jimmy.
little different. You know, the homemade pickles.
Are they crispy or are they soggy?
In
In
the middle.
between? Number 12. Yeah, I've never seen that. Huh?
That rolled right off your tongue.
Hey, hey, that might have been one of our Instagram viewers. Hey, has anybody watched? I want to know, has anybody watched this on Instagram and how was the experience? Because this is our first time we ever did that. 17. Wow. Who was the last person?
Teresa and Lord.
Teresa Adams Lord. Well, we need,
Calendar from either Abby or Teresa.
calendar. And did
And I'm
any?
sorry, Scotty, but you were just. a smidge
You were
late.
too late, Scott. Sorry
We
about
are
that.
just-
All right, Jimmy, you can try. And did anybody see this? Oh, Kate and Gattuso. Are you guys together hanging out? Kate and Gattuso? Oh, those are good pickles.
You know, I feel like
Scotty
I
Mac,
feel like
thank
this is
you.
church. I'm going to communion. Here we go.
Happy upcoming birthday to Chris Langa Langa. That's right. We're not going to have a podcast in between there
Right.
unless you come over and help us install the bidet.
Whoa,
Well,
birthday. Wait, what's the
anything's
number?
possible. 50.
Whoa.
And poor Chris, they're going to St. John to celebrate. Poor guy.
Gotta do something, isn't it?
These are no, absolutely. Hey, I'm not the must be nice guy. Don't get me confused for the must be nice guy.
Nicole,
Anybody that says,
Right.
you know my theory.
Yeah,
I told
passive
you.
aggressive.
Anybody that says must be nice is not your friend.
Right.
Anybody. That says,
isn't there a drink with pickle juice that you can make?
Pickle juice martini. Or
There you go.
pickle-
Pickleback, yeah.
all right, there you go. Pickleback.
They already had to. They were delicious.
You're gonna make picklebacks.
You want? I don't. You want me to
You
take?
don't want to
make
make picklebacks?
I mean,
Imports used to have a pickle martini.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they're-
Okay, so you did. You won a prize, and we're waiting to hear whether you would like the hat.
first person that replies gets their pick first. The dog pooping in beautiful places, or the cap, the beanie cap.
it's just
And you have to let us know, or we're not going to know. And how they going to get them? All right. Well, there you go. Happy New Year to all of our friends. It has been a great time today. All right,
Hey,
Teresa. Pat is going to be in touch about getting it to you. We had a great day today. And everybody be safe tonight. And
Wishing everybody a happy, healthy New Year.
we're going to go out with our friends from over the bridge. Boom.
Little town with big news. 411, come get the scoop. Wake up with Joe and the rest of his crew. It's good morning, Gloucester, to you. Oh, it's good morning, Gloucester, to